Hi everyone. Okay, this is going to be a weekly collective energy card reading. Um, I am just showing the cards today rather than my whole face, just because we're getting ready to go on spring break and I'm running around like crazy. I'm still in my pajamas, so we'll just do cards today. So I'm so sorry about last week. My reading that went out did not record with sound, and it's really hard to re-record readings once you put them out because the energies are just for the present moment. So I decided to just move forward, and I am going to just do a new collective reading for this week instead. So let's get started and see what are the energies coming up for this week. And I'm going to get started with the Goddesses, Gods, and Guardians Oracle cards. So what energies can we expect to see this week coming up for the collective? Give us a message. And I hope you are all doing very well. We are getting ready to go on spring break with the family. Ooh, beautiful. We got Aphrodite, eternal love coming in. Okay, so this is definitely like some of you are, you're either renewing, what I'm hearing is you're renewing sort of vows, renewing love in a relationship, something of that sort. But this can also mean there's new love coming in. Also can signify self-love, right? So this feeling of a deep inner sense of oneness and love for yourself. But as we all know, as love grows for ourselves, that love often extends to the people around us, right? So I'm really hearing this as a message to really be open to receiving that self-love and that eternal love from within, right? And just to give you a little background about this goddess. So Aphrodite is the goddess of love, beauty, and sensuality. Classic Greek mythology says she was born from the sea foam around Paphos, Cyprus. She exuding feminine energy. Aphrodite evokes the creative and heart-renewing powers of the water. She was a divine queen in Lemuria and reigned over all matters of love, romance, and relationships. Her temple contained a huge rose quartz crystal. Aphrodite heals our defenses against accepting love. Her mirror reveals our true beauty. Her pomegranate invites us to revel in sensuality. Aphrodite asks us to treat romantic love with respect, for it's a sacred practice. Our partners are divine teachers, bringing opportunities to learn everything about our own hearts. Okay, so that's a really beautiful message there. Like I had mentioned, this is about opening. You can see just the power in this image of Aphrodite here about opening herself up, opening her heart up to be able to experience that love, that self-love, but that love for others. And it all is it's a continuum, right? When we love ourselves, we can extend that love to others. So you can, what I'm hearing is you can Nurture your love for yourself by doing special things for yourself. So, for example, maybe you are someone that loves receiving flowers. Maybe you don't have someone to give you flowers in your life right now. Buy them for yourself. Go like take a half a day and go get a massage. Do something beautiful for your body, or go soak in a nice hot bathtub with beautiful bath salts and oils and fragrances and crystals around that just remind you of that inner self-love you have, right? So do all those things, and Aphrodite is reminding you to not forget about those things. So what else do we need to hear? I just picked up this new deck, the Wild Unknown Alchemy. I'm going to pull a couple from here and see what energies are coming up. And sorry, guys, about this being so informal today. This is just what it is right now, right? Okay, so we got Luna, the moon, coming in. Which, yes, I do feel a lot of strong moon energies right now. I don't know about you, but we had the moon was in Taurus, and Taurus is a very the moon was in Cancer, and that's a very sort of emotional sort of, I don't know, a lot of emotions were sort of coming up with that one. So this is okay, and then we got Breath. These are really beautiful, beautiful cards. I love anything by Kim Krans. And I will get a better setup where you guys can see these cards better next time. Okay, so the moon and Breath. Okay, so this is really, okay, so with Aphrodite coming out and then the moon and Breath, to me this really feels like a message to, it kind of goes in line with the taking the time to love yourself. Breathe into your life right now. Make sure you're taking the time to take those healing breaths of life, is what I'm hearing. To take those healing breaths of life, to not forget to breathe, because so often we go through life and we forget to take those deep breaths. We forget to breathe. We just forget, right? It's not something that we're purposely sort of not doing, but we get so busy with our everyday lives that we forget to breathe. So this is a big, like I said, the moon was in Cancer. This is really reminding me of a Cancer moon with all these messages coming out. This is very, very Cancerian like, very dreamy, very emotional. So let's see, in the guidebook, I just picked this up, so I want to get you guys the deeper messages on these. So Luna Moon. The moon represents the mother of all mysteries. Once a month, it slips into the full spotlight and then quietly disappears, only to initiate the cycle again, gifting us with the message of impermanence. The moon reminds us we are in constant transition, a continual process of letting go. It is the yin principle, one of listening rather than speaking. This card may indicate a time of rest and restoration is in order. Very fitting with the rest of the reading that's coming out here, right? Or that a new depth of spiritual practice calls. So dreams and memories may be especially vivid. The gates to the liminal realm have opened. The alchemist's task is to be receptive to its message. Be patient, though, as the moon speaks in the language of symbols. and deciphering its messages takes time and receptivity. Magic is afoot. Sink into it, sweet child. Wow. So this is really okay. Yeah, and it says notice what stage the moon is in when you do your readings. New moon and full moon can be particularly potent times to do readings, but all the moon's phases offer a unique energy. And what phase are we in right now? I should know this, right? Waxing gibbous. We're in a waxing gibbous moon right now. So what you can do is look up good um, good readings for waxing gibbous, or good inquiries. Like you can look up good questions to ask. Also, I have a moon phase app that tells me exactly like what are the energies going on during the different phases of the moon. So that could be something if you want to work with the moon more. Yeah, the moon has a cooling and soothing effect on the psyche. In a reading, think of this lunar card bringing a sense of ease and stillness to the surrounding cards. I get that very calm sense from this reading in general. So, we started out with Aphrodite, and this was really a message of going inward, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, right? And then we get the moon. And the moon is also, if you know anything about tarot, the moon in tarot is also a deeply inward, reflective, mystical, magical sort of card in the tarot. So this is really going inwards. This is like a deep inner self-reflection. And this is way different energy than what I had pulled last week. So that can kind of show you how these energies vary from week to week. But last week when my sound did not record on the video, it was a lot of action oriented energy because we were just transitioning into Aries season at that time. Now I still feel the energies of the action orientation, but there is also something kind of sort of calling to us to slow down a little bit. And that's that Cancer moon just telling us to kind of go inwards, reflect, that water energy, right? That water inner deep exploration. So then we have the breath. And this is a beautiful card. So it's almost like, if you could see that, but all the colors on this one are just gorgeous. All of her cards are really gorgeous. So the breath, remembering to breathe is what I'm getting, right? So this is an inspiration, a presence, a life force. There is no more direct way to practice alchemy than to study pneuma, and that is the word for breath. Pneuma. We all have access to the mystical phenomenon known as the breath. It occurs at every moment, gracing us with the gift of existence upon the physical plane. If alchemy, as is suggested in this book, is the merging of physical and mystical, then this card serves as our ever reliant bridge. It is the magical within us, the expanding and generating life force that animates our life. This card may appear simple, but it is not. No matter how advanced you are in studying the breath, if you heed the message of this card, you will find it has more to teach. Bow to it at this very moment, and you will discover the work revitalizes itself. New space opens. Pneuma is your lifelong alchemical ally, stating its love with every inhale and exhale. Wow. So, okay, yeah, it says to go deeper, take one full deep breath. Like I was saying earlier, we sometimes forget to breathe, right? So let's all just take a deep breath in now. And let it out. Don't you feel a lot better? I know I do. Okay, so when this card appears, it's a call to make room, to expand and soften the approach to the work. The other cards present in the reading may benefit from more spaciousness too. Wow, yeah. Wow. So what I'm really getting on this is the collective is being called to practice deep inner spaciousness and deep inner reflection, um, going inward, digging into your intuition, tuning in with your higher self. And I've been doing this a lot more lately myself. I'm also hearing they want me to share with you about the 8th chakra. So we all know, or most of us know, that we have a chakra system in our body, right? And there's 7 main chakras that are talked about frequently. I won't go through all those right now, but the 8th chakra is the soul star chakra. And this chakra actually lives above your crown, above your head, outside of your body. And it is the seat of divine love, spiritual compassion, spiritual selflessness. It's the doorway basically between your immortal soul and your earth-bound personality. So, I have no doubt that I've been guided to talk to you about this because the 8th soul star chakra is going to be really important for everybody to start tapping into that energy and to start aligning that chakra, especially if you are on an inner self-discovery journey, as this reading has been indicating. Tapping into that soul star chakra is going to just expand your world even more, right? Even more than it's already been sort of expanded. It's like, imagine the soul star chakra as a gateway. It's a gateway to your spiritual wisdom, to that divine love that we all talk about and long for, to that universal power, to your higher self. And this chakra can really be used as a powerful balancing and self-centering tool. Okay. Additionally, so I will mention, I'm being called to mention this as well, that the energy of our soul's past lives is said to be connected to the 8th chakra. So if you are someone that has explored past lives or would like to explore past lives, working with your 8th soul star chakra is really going to open you and expand you, and open you up even more to getting that information, to getting those divine downloads, and to receiving messages that you are wanting to hear about your past lives. And why is that even important? So some of you may have gotten into past life regression, some of you it may not, but it's important because we can hold on to past stagnant energies, limiting beliefs, blocks, and other stories about ourselves and other traumas that have occurred, not only in this lifetime, but in our past lifetimes. And we can carry that with us into our physical, mental, and spiritual bodies in this lifetime, in this incarnation, right? So it's really important to go in and start to clear some of those stories out, those traumas and those past limiting beliefs, because they can actually be keeping us stuck in our present life, and they can be causing us pain, hurt, disappointment, They can be causing us to not manifest the things we want to manifest. So clearing some of those things out is going to be really powerful to move forward in your journey. And I just had to share that with everyone. So, and I've done a lot of past life clearing with my personal spiritual coach, and it has been just completely life-changing, right? It is just completely and utterly life-changing. So I'm going to pull some tarot and see what other energies want to come out right now. What can we clarify with this reading so far? All right. Well, the Lovers. So with Aphrodite coming out right there, it's not surprising that the Lovers is also coming out. So the Lovers, in at first sight, it is two people as lovers coming together. But the Lovers is also about a decision. So it's about a decision to make, and it could be about love, or it could be about career, or it could be about your soul purpose. I'm tapping more into this reading is talking about self-love and inner self-discovery. So the Lovers coming out really to me feels more like you are making a choice to take care of yourself more on a soul level and do that inner discovery process. So maybe you are at the brink of discovering something big about yourself right now in terms of your life purpose, your life direction, what you truly want to be doing, right? Those things. So what else? What else can we clarify these messages with here today? What else can we clarify these messages with here today? Okay, we got the Ace of Cups here. And the Ace of Cups is about positive. So aces are always about a positive news coming in. Got excited there. So aces are like a new beginning. They're a new start, a new lease on life, and different things like that. And when you have the cups coming out, the cups are water energy. Okay. So you could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could be dealing with a water sign. Perhaps you're in a relationship with a water sign. But the Ace of Cups, when the Ace of Cups comes in, it's really about that new start and a new start in an emotional way. So it's like a clearing of your emotions, a clearing of your thoughts that you were holding on to. So this again, as I was just a few minutes ago talking about the past life regression. So the Ace of Cups could really be talking about you clearing out anything that you were holding on to in the past so that you can have this new, fresh start and this newfound sense of emotional balance, this newfound sense of emotional freedom, this newfound sense of spiritual wholeness is what I'm hearing. So this is also, with the moon card, I feel this is highly connected to the moon card because we have that water energy. Cancer is ruled by the moon. And then we have the Ace of Cups coming out with this new emotional freedom, breakthroughs, a new start in your emotional, spiritual, physical, mental well-being. So you might have been going through something that was challenging. You might have had a tough time and been going through something that was very challenging, but this Ace of Cups coming in is really saying that you are moving past this, that you are tapping in to your inner self-love and your inner self-knowledge and your intuition. You are digging deep and you're finding that within yourself to get to this renewed sense of love, to move forward on your path and have a new beginnings of sorts in the emotional department, in the mental, physical, spiritual. And that reminder as you are going through these changes, as you are purging out these old negative emotions, these old stories and beliefs that you were holding on to, as you are purging those out, remember to breathe, right? Going back to that message about remembering to breathe. So what else? Let's grab one more tarot card. What other messages can we use to clarify today here? Everything we've heard today. I'm loving this reading, guys. This feels really good. There is a big emotional cleansing that's happening for the collective. What other messages want to come out? What else do we need to hear? Okay, so we had Two of Pentacles flipped out. Okay, so there's that balance, that decision again. So as in the Lovers, there's a decision to make. There's something hanging in the balance. But twos, of course, are always about pairs, relationships, partnerships. And when we get the Two of Pentacles, it's almost like we are choosing which pentacle to go with, right? They're hanging in the balance there. And this is a decision. This is an inner reflection. So going back to the other cards that we've seen come out in this reading, this makes perfect sense because she is in deep reflection over something, right? So what is it that you've been sort of contemplating? What is it that you've been going back and forth in your mind about? What is it that you've been kind of inner self-reflecting or seeking more inner guidance, right? And this can also be about balancing, like I said, balancing something in your life, like a relationship, work, career, a business. Are you bringing enough balance to all aspects of your life so that. Okay, so as we wrap up this reading, this Two of Pentacles coming in is a call to balance aspects of your life, which makes sense to me that this card comes out in a reading that is telling you to go inwards and telling you to do that deep inner reflection. You have, the self-love exploration. You have the intuition exploration, higher self. We talked about the 8th chakra, the soul star chakra. If you haven't already explored that chakra, I highly recommend, if you're watching this reading, to start exploring that chakra and to see what messages you can start to receive about that chakra, right? So I'm just going to pull to wrap up. These are runes. I don't know if anyone's worked with these before. Oh, one literally just fell out right onto my laptop. Okay, so let's see. Which one is this? You know what? I don't even see this one on there. Okay, sorry guys. I'm completely new to working with runes, but they're so fun to add into the readings. This is Ingwaz, okay. Ingwaz rune. Okay. So this means, Ing means God, the God, and angel. Wow, powerful. So this is a rune that primarily represents the male fertility or just masculinity and sexuality in general. This rune relates to the god Ing. This can also represent agriculture and sowing the seeds during spring for a fruitful crop. This rune can also represent a major life event occurring or a turning point that's about to happen. Okay, so that's a really potent message right there, right? Like, it fell out right onto the Lovers card when I was holding the bag. And the Lovers is a decision. It's a decision. So this is really indicating to me that all of this inner deep exploration work that you're being called to do, that is going to lead to a major turning point that's going to happen. And this could be for you personally. This is also collective energy coming out. So this could be a major turning point in the collective overall. But also, it represents the sowing of seeds during spring. And we are in spring in the Northern Hemisphere now. And we are all sowing those seeds that we want to bloom in the summer, right? So what seeds are you sowing right now? What are you doing to plant the seeds of your desires that you want to grow, that you want to expand into, that you want to manifest? This reading is really calling to you to think about all of that. And with that, I think I'll leave the reading at that. That was super powerful, and I would love to know any of your takeaways, comments, messages. Leave me comments below. I also wanted to let you know that my membership, my monthly membership for moms, is open. So this is the Mom Intuitive Healing Circle membership. And in this membership, so you get group healings of Reiki and hypnotherapy group sessions once a month. You get extended oracle and tarot readings in my Facebook group. I might figure out how to do a private YouTube, but since I'm new to YouTube, I haven't explored that too deeply yet. But for now, it'll be hosted in my private Facebook group. You will also be getting access to my Member Vault content library that has all of my past courses, all of my past workshops. And I'm planning on creating a ton of content around goddess energy for the spring. And so that's all going to go into the membership as well. And I'm running a special 50% off of the price for the membership since it is Aries season and it is my birthday season. My birthday's coming up on the 4th of April. So I would really love to do this for all my followers and for anyone that is interested in joining a monthly spiritual intuitive membership specifically for moms. But if you are watching and you're not a mom, I do encourage you just to send me a message and we can chat about if this would be a good fit for you. I do market specifically to moms because of my backstory. You can catch my story on my introduction video on this channel. But I would just love to welcome you into the membership. I'll post all the relevant links below and make sure to use code ARIES at checkout to save the 50% discount through April 20th. So as long as you enroll by the end of Aries season, you'll get that 50% discount. So everyone, I wish you a beautiful, beautiful rest of your week and upcoming weekend. And have a wonderful spring break. If you are going into spring break now, have a wonderful Easter. Enjoy Ostara season and the spring. I am really looking forward to warmer weather here in the Midwest. So have a beautiful rest of your day, everyone, and I will see you on the next collective reading. Thank you.